We are now in Townsville.
Woo!
Today's our only full day here in Townsville for now, but then we're back for like 2 nights again next week.
For 2 nights,
Yeah, because tomorrow we are going to Magnetic Island. Very hot here.
Yeah.
We thought Brisbane was hot. We were in for a surprise. Yeah. It's very hot. Yeah, we went down to the Strand today, to the beach. That was very nice.
Yeah, it was.
Had some ice cream, had some lunch, and now we are back at Ollie's mum's house. And we've been in the pool and we are chilling out. And hopefully I'm going to be doing some reading. Oh yeah, Ollie's finished a book.
I have. Have you finished a book yet this holiday?
Well, I finished one on the plane.
Hi everyone. I'm reading Morning Star, which is the 3rd book in the Red Rising series. I finished Red Rising 2 last night. Both Red Rising 1 and Red Rising 2 I gave 4 out of 5. Really good book series. It's like Hunger Games mixed with Star Wars, mixed with something else, I don't know. It's really good. The end of book 2, Maisie. Mental.
Really?
Mental.
Did you finish it last night in bed?
I finished it last night in bed.
And I was asleep.
I had to start the 3rd book before I went to sleep.
What? Really?
Like the first couple of pages.
Wow, you
It
never...
ends on no spoilers, but it ends on quite a
Yeah, please no spoilers.
quite big stuff. So
The thing I will say about Ollie is like, he's not always a big reader.
yeah,
Like, he goes through real times, but when he's really into a book or really into a book series, he will read any spare minute that he can. I tell you what, my sunglasses are always so dirty. Can't see through them. I had to buy a cap today because I forgot to bring my cap for some reason. I actually hate wearing hats, like they do not suit me because I have such a pea head, like I look a bit ridiculous. Anyway, I forgot to bring mine, so I was going to have to borrow Ollie's today because I have like, I don't know if you'll be able to see, I'm a bit burnt here. So I bought a cap. Oh, and in my parting, I always get burnt in my parting. Does anyone else? I feel like it's because I have fine hair, like I really get burnt. Anyway, yeah, it's been a very nice, it's been our first real like nice relaxing day, hasn't it?
yeah, it's been really nice. Yeah.
Actually, we did do a lot of steps.
Yeah.
A lot of walking and it was boiling. How many steps are we on?
13,000.
13,000. So it'd be like a
15,000
15,000 step day.
Not walking much tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time are we going out? Soon. Excuse the fact if I look like a total fool right now. We are on Magnetic Island and we have just come to see the rock wallabies. It's tiny compared to the ones at the zoo. We saw some
What up?
wallabies. They were absolutely tiny.
Rock wallabies.
And they're quite shy. Apparently normally there's a lot more wallabies, but we saw a few. Eating some carrots. But yeah, they were cute, they were tiny.
They're very small.
It was a time. We've not seen any koalas yet in any of the trees. To be honest, I've not really been looking. As expected, it is bloody boiling.
Yeah, it's hot.
We can check into our apartment at 2. So I guess we'll just keep exploring for a bit, maybe go to a beach.
Yep.
But I need somewhere to get changed into my
Maybe get a scooter.
so if Ollie really wants to get a scooter. Like a proper scooter, not like the...
Yeah.
Are they even called scooters? I guess so.
Yeah, it's like a scooter.
Like a bike scooter.
Yeah, like a moped.
A moped, that's what they are. So I guess, yeah, we'll do a bit more exploring, maybe go for a swim, I don't know, and then we can check in at 2. Obviously we're only here for 1 night before we go on to Airlie Beach. Oh, scooter.
That was more like a bike, that really. So what do you think of Maggie Island, Maisie, so far? I think it's real wilderness, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real wilderness.
Yeah.
Very nice and relaxing.
It is,
I can see,
yeah.
like, yeah, it's good holiday vibes.
It'd be great if you were travelling, backpacking.
Yeah.
Get off the grid.
Yeah, it's very cool. I like it. Very tropical.
Yeah, it's very tropical, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. But you look at that.
have just checked into our apartment in Airlie Beach and, no, in Magnetic Island. And let me just show you this. Let me put the strap on because I don't want to lose you, it's a bit windy. That looks on to the pool. Okay, we are ready for the evening. It's 6:02 and we're going to for dinner at 7, but we may head somewhere for a drink first. Ollie's got on his new top that he bought at the airport. Wait, hang on. They're facing me. Brisbane.
Brizzy?
You've still got the label on though.
Could you take it out for me, please?
Yeah, one sec. The sea is choppy.
You might be able to untie it.
No, not tie. You need scissors. There are I've got scissors actually. I've got scissors. Do not do that at home.
Would that work?
I could cut it for you, you know. Such a strong, independent man.
I'm such a strong, independent woman.
Yeah. You know what we've not done? Yeah. We've not played any Uno or anything.
Yeah, I know. We really need to go on gaming.
Yeah. Oh, we should put some insect repellent on. It's in here. It's a little roll on. Yeah. Have I got battery? It says I've got a full battery, but I feel like it goes really quickly. But I should have battery.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Nice colour.
Some water.
Yes, I'll down some water.
Some cold.
Okay, we made it to Airlie Beach today and I am just getting ready for dinner. And I thought we could have a little catch up. So we are in Airlie Beach for 3 nights. This is our first night. Tomorrow we are basically out all day on a boat trip, which I'm not going to bring this camera with me, so that will probably just be some B-roll clips, but that is going around the Whitsundays basically. So we're going to Whitehaven Beach, I think. Don't know what else, but yeah, I think that's going to be amazing, although the weather forecast has been a little bit questionable for it, which is a shame. We have had absolutely amazing weather ever since we have been in Australia. I mean, I would say it's quite hot, around 30 degrees basically every day. So quite hot for like walking around and doing stuff, but you cannot complain. It has been amazing. It has been sunny and beautiful and no rain. Until today. Today it rained for the first time, but we've gone further south, so it's a little bit cooler here and the weather's maybe just not quite as great. I say a little bit cooler. By that I mean it's like 27 degrees rather than 30 degrees, so it's still very hot. But yeah, so looking forward to the boat trip tomorrow, although I am scared of sharks and fish and stingrays and, you know, just anything in the sea basically. So we'll see how much swimming I actually do, see how brave I am. So tonight we're just heading out for a meal. I think we have basically been to Italian restaurants every night. They just seem to be the best restaurants, and you know, Ollie and I aren't complaining because Italian food is of course our favourite food. If it's not your favourite food, I don't think we can be friends because Italian food slaps. I did have a really cute mini dress from Hollister that I wanted to wear because I haven't worn it yet this trip and it was new, but since it's a bit rainy and not that great weather out there, I think I'm gonna go for either my long like linen skirt or maybe even linen trousers. Last night I was lazy and I didn't use my Clinique Take the Day Off to take my makeup off. I just used like the oil cleanser that I have from Bioma, which I would have thought would have been good for getting makeup off, but it wasn't. It's what I've been using as my second cleanse while I've been here. But yeah, now I feel like my eyes look really tired, but actually it's just makeup that has not come off properly. Oh, one thing that I did actually desperately want to talk to you about is books, because this is a booktube channel at the end of the day, and although these vlogs aren't specifically about books, I do want to talk to you about the books I am reading and stuff. But to be honest, I just haven't had loads of time for reading at all. But let's catch up on the books I've read / am reading. So on the plane, when we came out to Australia, I was partway through Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, and this was a reread for me. I don't know why, I just felt really in the mood to read it. It's a dark romance. I think I've spoken about it. Ah, yeah, that's why I have a reading slump video going up, and I talk about that book in that video. So yeah, I thought that this book was a 5-star book for me in the past. When I actually checked on Goodreads, I'd given it 4.5 stars, still close enough, but in my head I'd always referred to it as being a 5-star favourite for me. And then upon reread, honestly, I think it's kind of dropped down to 3.5 stars, which is quite disappointing, and I don't know why, because everybody loves that book and I really enjoyed it the first time I read it. But for some reason I just didn't love it as much on reread. It was fine, but the romance itself, I don't know, I didn't really like the romance on reread, which is a shame. But I do think as I've got older / as I've read more books, I've definitely become more picky, and that is especially the case when it comes to romance books, I think. So anyway, that was that. And then on the plane I started the second book in the Gods and Monsters series by Amber Nicole. The first book is the Book of Azriel. I fairly enjoyed the Book of Azriel, but it wasn't a favourite. I did find it quite slow to read, but I feel like it's interesting, it's different to other fantasy books that I've read, so I wanted to carry on with it. And I am about 300 pages into that, but honestly, it was just taking me so long to read. That's been a week of reading that I got 300 pages in, and I just found it really hard to concentrate on. I think because there's a lot going on at the moment, we're sitting on beaches in public, with other people. I'm finding it really hard to focus on, and I'm literally just finding myself not concentrating through the book, and it's just taking me so long to read. So I've decided to put that on pause. I may pick it up again on the plane home maybe, but I'm kind of switching things up when it comes to reading for now. And I am actually now reading, be good if I could remember the name of any of these books, to be honest. It's a love story by Annabelle Monaghan. This is actually her new release. It's not actually out yet. I think it's out in May. I have the e-arc of it, and I've been so excited to read this. I didn't actually have a clue what it was about. I just knew it was her new book, and I love Annabelle Monaghan's writing. I've only read 2 of her books, but she's already a favourite author for me. I just love her writing, I love her books. So I'm very excited to be reading this one. I literally just started it earlier today, so I don't really have any thoughts or even a plot summary to share with you, but that is what I'm currently reading, and I'm so glad that I switched it up, and I kind of wish I'd switched it up sooner, because it is honestly perfect vibes for a holiday. I don't know why I thought reading that fantasy book was really the best choice for this kind of holiday, but I thought I wanted to read it. That is you all caught up for now. I think I don't have anything else to talk through. I'm just going to finish doing my makeup, and then we will be heading out for a drink and dinner. was just sitting, minding my own business, eating a crumpet on the balcony, and I heard this horrible squawk, and I looked to my side. I was out here all alone, mind you. Oh my god, no! And look, oh, the lighting's a bit. Oh no, they're never gonna leave now. Oh! Hello and good morning. We are on day 8 of this trip. Crazy, but actually, like, feels like we've been away for so long. Oh, we're definitely getting over the jet lag now, which is nice. I realised just now I haven't even spoke to you about everything that happened yesterday on our boat trip, which, look, in the end it was a good day, but it didn't necessarily go to plan at all. We were booked onto this catamaran boat, which was like an all-day boat thing, so we had to get on at like 8 AM. We had to get back at about 5:30. It was a really cool boat, all-inclusive, like as much alcohol, drinks, food, everything as you want. And that boat was going to take us to Whitehaven Beach, and then it was also going to take us to like some snorkeling destination as well. We got on the boat, and after about 2 hours, they put a message out, like they spoke to us all, and said, due to some technical difficulties, we're going to need to turn the boat around, head back, and abort this trip, which was a little bit scary. Apparently, turns out one of the engines was broken. There were 2 engines on the boat, and one of them was broken. So anyway, we went back, and they basically gave us our options of we could just have a full refund, or we could have like a small refund and instead go on the next boat out to Whitehaven Beach, so we could do the Whitehaven Beach bit. So Ollie and I decided that's what we would do. His mum and John just went for the refund, because I think Ollie's mum was feeling quite seasick at this point. So we then got on this big ferry, which took us to Hamilton Island, and then from there to Whitehaven Beach. Hamilton Island, by the way, looks amazing. I would love to come back and stay there at one point. It looks lovely. The boat trip from Hamilton to Whitehaven was a bit rough. It was actually a lot worse on the way back. On the way back, it was like a roller coaster, and everyone was getting, it was just crazy. I think you recorded some clips, did you?
I've got a clip, yeah.
I will insert a clip here so that you can see. We went to Whitehaven Beach, and Whitehaven Beach was amazing. I'm sure I've already shown you some clips of Whitehaven Beach. I can see why it's so famous. It's also amazing that it's just like not built upon at all. It's just so nice. Definitely recommend, if you're in the Whitsundays area, go to Whitehaven Beach. It is worth it. The sand is insane. The sea is so clear. So we're currently walking down a really steep hill, so it might be a bit shaky. And then when we were there, we did a little walk that you can do up to a viewing point. To be honest, the viewing point was rubbish. I actually would not recommend it. Or if you are going to do it, do the shorter viewing point walk. Don't do the long viewing point walk, because it just wasn't a great view. I don't know if it's the time of day that we did it, but it just wasn't worth it.
Really did not do hill and levels.
Yeah, it was like a hike up the hill as well. While we were doing that, we came across some wildlife, which I could have done without seeing, to be honest. We saw a few like massive iguanas, we think they are. One of them was quite friendly and just kind of like, it was blocking the path but kind of moved out of the way. And then we saw another iguana that literally just like came shooting down a tree and chasing us. I was terrified. And then we saw this really small, skinny, browny snake, which I reckon was probably poisonous. Ollie nearly stood on it. That scared the life out of me. I don't like snakes. So yeah, could have done without seeing those. Reptiles, are a no from me. Also, notice it's so hot, so humid. Ugh. It's supposed to be like thunder showers all day today. So far it looks okay, but I think the weather gets a bit worse. I basically finished my story on yesterday, that was it. We came back to Airlie Beach and just ate in the apartment and we're pretty knackered, weren't we? You had a bath?
I was kind of falling asleep in the bath at 9.
The plan for today is basically we're just currently walking into like the town of Airlie Beach and we're going to get some breakfast, hopefully, if places are still serving breakfast. Maybe do a bit of shopping, Ollie wants to get his hair cut.
Yep.
Just go to chill around town basically.
Yep.
Oh, it's so hot. It's too hot for walking. Okay, we have come to the deck in Airlie Beach and one, great setting, love it. And also I have ordered my first iced chocolate to try, so I'm very excited to try. But also, let me just show you. Here we are. There's Ollie. There are quite a lot of fish down here. Can't see any right this second, but we've seen loads. It did start absolutely pissing down as we were walking it.
Honestly, wasn't it? But...
No, when we were walking it wasn't that bad, but then once we sat down here, it did start really heavily raining. But it stopped now and stuff. I think that's just going to be the weather all day, a bit temperamental. Right, let's try this iced chocolate. It's come with like a spoon and a chocolate bar in it. This is not what I expected. I expected it to be just like a hot chocolate but cold. Wow. It is actually very different to like a chocolate milkshake. Like it honestly tastes like a hot chocolate. Do you want to try?
Yeah, it tastes like a cold hot chocolate.
Yeah, which is what it is. Okay, breakfast has arrived. I've gone for sourdough, scrambled eggs with hash browns and some smashed avo. Ollie has gone for pancakes. Loves pancakes. But they have got syrup on them.
Yeah, they do. Look at that little wobble on it.
Listen how loud the birds are. I really hope that you can hear. They're all in this massive tree and they are so loud. Heading to the pub and then we are heading to dinner, which has kind of been our nightly routine since being with you, Mum, isn't it? It's like always a drink and then dinner.
Yeah.
But we've been enjoying our early nights, like 9 p.m. bedtime.
Nice. Yeah, it's early. It's an early,
nice.
Early dinner.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I have been a terrible vlogger, honestly, ever since we left Brisbane. I feel like I've just been terrible at vlogging, like just filming little bits and bobs.
You're not a terrible vlogger, babe. You're a great vlogger.
No, I've been terrible. Yeah. This evening we just went out for dinner. To be honest, it absolutely pissed it down. We were kind of under shelter. We did get a bit wet at the end, didn't we? And we had to move. But I had lasagna and it was delicious. And we are leaving here tomorrow morning. I think checkout is at 10. So we'll get up and pack and leave and head back to Townsville. And yeah, probably won't vlog that much while we're in Townsville because there won't be that much to film. But then on Saturday today, on Tuesday we fly to Sydney. So I will properly pick up with the vlogs again then, but I just don't think there's that much point vlogging. Mainly I think we are just going to be relaxing and taking it easy for a few days. I'm going to get back to It's a Love Story. I was reading a bit of this earlier. I did fall asleep so I didn't get that far, but I am 34% through and I am enjoying it. It's probably not my favourite of Annabelle Monaghan's books, but I'm still enjoying it. We have made it to Sydney. We have literally just got off the plane, onto the train, off the train, walked to our hotel and we are now checked in. And I just thought I'll give you a quick room tour before we leave and also make the room a mess. So we are staying in Sky Suites. So this is the door where you walk in and then you have a little, just a small little bathroom, shower. Not huge. We do, however, have a washing machine and dryer. So I'm going to try and do lots of washing so that when we go home we are just not taking loads of dirty washing. We have been doing washing, to be honest, so it's not too bad. Okay, and then this is the bed, clearly. And then we have a little kitchen area. And also a little sofa, TV area, as well as a balcony. Hello.
Hello, bird.
And
yeah, we made that walk.
It's about 2 p.m. so we are now going to be honest, probably just head straight out. Can't be bothered getting changed or anything. It's definitely a little bit cooler, duller in Sydney, but we were expecting that, so that's fine. Okay, we have just been out for lunch at a place called Casa Restaurant Italian. Casa, an Italian restaurant, and it was actually really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good, yeah.
Pizza there was great.
Went with the old Maisie Ollie pizza and pasta.
No, but we didn't, because you just got pasta and I got...
Well, yeah, but you got pizza and pasta.
Ollie now really wants to get a Yochi because we're near Yochi. We're fairly near our hotel. This is in Darling Harbour, so we're fairly near our hotel. Ollie desperately wants a Yochi. I really want a Yochi, but not right now, like I'm hungry.
Have you told the
And our
fans
plan...
in Sydney?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
When we got to the hotel.
Oh, right, okay. I don't
Anyway.
think you made a big enough deal of it.
And the plan for Ollie is to get a Yochi and get on the boat. So we're going to go on the boat to Central Quay.
Is that what it's called?
But, yeah, this bag is so annoying. Look at my head. But I'm just not hungry enough for a Yochi right now. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get a Yochi like on the boat after the boat back.
I'm not going to go back to it, babe.
We're not.
That's
This is where our hotel is.
okay, can do.
So how else are we going to get back?
Alright, let's just do it.
So we're going to go and try and work out the whole boat water taxi vibe situation. It's a bit confusing, to be honest, like how to know where they go. And also the weather is very temperamental. It started absolutely pissing it down. Luckily we were undercover, but not fancying that hitting us now while we're out and about. We made it on the boat. It was actually very easy, and now we are looking at a nice view. And there is the bridge, and I think that's the Botanical Gardens.
Yep.
And that's where we just were, over there. So when we originally booked this trip back in,
5 years
we
ago.
were supposed to come in 2020, obviously cancelled due to COVID. Ollie had booked us on to do like the, what do you call it?
Sydney Harbour Bridge Walk.
Yeah, and it's, you can see people up there doing it now. I don't think I'll be able to see it on camera.
Oh my
but
God.
you can see them in there, like right up there. They literally look like ants, and I would not do that now. And I don't know if what would have happened in 2020 if we came with you.
You would have hated it.
And also, what's the point? What are you looking at?
It's just cool, it's an experience, it's a view.
Yeah,
Maybe we might book onto it tomorrow.
But the bridge,
Just last minute.
But the bridge is the view. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but it's just cool to do.
I think I stopped recording, but there is the Opera House coming into view now. Can you see the people up there by the flags? I don't know if you can see.
God, that is a long way up there.
Yeah.
You can see them scaling it there. It's them scaling it, that's the word.
Yeah. Right, anyway. We're just going to sit and enjoy this though. Told Ollie that there's sharks in this water. They're apparently really dangerous sharks. So you shouldn't go swimming. Okay, we have made it to the spot. We have the bridge that way. And then over there. Yeah. The Opera House, hoping you can see that. Also, the sun has come out, which is nice, isn't it? It's actually quite hot. A bit hot in my cardigan now.
Oh, yeah. God, look at this dog.
I have to say it's quite busy here. What dog? Ah! Is a place that I've seen lots of people go for a drink, obviously.
Shit. Well, that looks sick.
Down here, we might have to pop in. I feel like you can't come and not go and have a drink there. Pretty sick.
It's gonna slap at like 7 AM tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, when it's quiet and there's no one here.
Yeah, there's no one here.
Yeah, Ollie's going to come here for a... You're going to do a whole run along the... What would you
Along
call it?
the marina, the bay.
Around the marina.
I don't know what I'd call it.
I don't know if it's called that, but if we're going to go for a drink here, we need to go while sun's out. I don't even want another drink. Really didn't even want that first Prosecco. But it feels...
So what do you think
feels
about
like we
the
have
building?
to.
I think it's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
It's huge. It is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Absolutely huge.
I noticed it's like standing obvious as well. Really an odd shape, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Okay, we came to the opera bar where there's like a view of the bridge. But it's started to spit, and apparently the weather forecast says it's going to basically now shower and get heavier. So I've come under shelter, which you can't really tell, but I've come under shelter, and Ollie's waiting by the table for them to bring our drinks because it's like an order on the app. So he's over there.
Let's go up there and we can see where they shot the Anyone But You scene. So let's go up there and see where we think he got off the helicopter and then ran up the stairs. I mean, it's probably those stairs, right?
Okay, Ollie is obsessed with this scene in Anyone But You, the end scene. Well, I don't know if it's the end scene, but you know the scene at the Opera House. He's going to try and stand where he thinks Glen Powell comes off his helicopter, and he wants me to go and stand where Sydney Sweeney stands, so up I go. Still don't know how to zoom on this camera, but he is there. Did you have fun?
Yeah, you just seen it coming. My glad.
She wasn't shocked. And look, there's the Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, so it might have. Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, we need to go in there, but it doesn't seem like the right day to go in, so we're gonna have to come back to this area. Anyway, that's enough. Anyone But You.
Yeah. We sound.
Do you know
crazy.
what? Ollie loves Sydney Sweeney. Like, that's his celebrity crush is Sydney Sweeney, but he also is obsessed with Glen Powell.
Yeah,
like, he's always comparing himself to Glen Powell.
Yeah,
He's like, Glen Powell weighs this much. Glen Powell does this. Do I look like Glen Powell? Gucci has been secured. I have got all of the chocolatey stuff, and Ollie's.
I've owned quite a lot of chocolate, let's be honest.
This is my one. This is Ollie's. He's already dug into it, of course. Okay, we are in Bondi and we have just come
Good morning.
to Glory Days for some breakfast. The sun's finally out, but it's been a bit cold to be honest so far. I think I need to go and buy myself a jumper because I didn't bring one out with me. Anyway, this is what we have got. I have gone for eggs on toast with hash browns and sausage. Ollie's gone for pancakes, which he always gets.
I'm fresh.
And as you can see, there is Bondi.
Good morning. Maisie's gone to the bathroom. Just doing my own little check-in, just for Ollie's fans. Just saying hi. I think it's a nice day today, actually. It's cooler in Sydney. It's about 20 degrees, so nice day. Very choppy waves out here in Bondi. There's surfers out. You know what? I can't see anyone surfing. Oh no, I can. There's some surfers out. Yeah, I thought there'd be some surfers out in Bondi. Been really working on my Australian accent. Crikey, there's some ripping waves out in Bondi. Yeah, whilst Maisie's gone to the loo, I just thought I would steal the vlogging camera, check in, say hi. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. Oh, I'm reading Red Rising 3. I really enjoyed the start of the book. I'm in the middle. I'm kind of halfway through it now. But it's kind of a bit of a slog at the moment. Just not really. Obviously, we're quite busy, and I'm not loving it. So I need to get back into the book. Maybe this afternoon, this evening, when we're back. Try to get back into it. But yeah, I mean, great series so far. 4 out of 5 series in general. Really would recommend. It's kind of.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was just checking in.
We have just been to, what's it called?
Bondi Active.
Bondi Active, and I was just going to get a jumper, and I did. I got this one, which is like a cropped little, what was it? It's cute. We ended up getting another one as well in a sale. We were actually going to share, because I tried it on and I really liked it, but Ollie really liked it. And it was in sale for 50. And the other thing is I have got a Harry's matcha. Ollie said I should have got one of the more interesting ones. But no matter what, it's my first matcha in a can. The milk is like a coconut almond blend, so I'm not sure I'm going to like it. I'm a soy milk girl. Never coconut. I actually hate coconut, so I'm a bit scared. But I had to try. Oh! The first taste is nice and it's got really weird taste to it. I'm not sure about that, guys. I think it's the almond I don't like. It's like not. It doesn't taste like normal almond milk. It tastes really almondy. Interesting. Oh, do you want to even try it, Ollie? Yeah. I don't know if I can drink it. I think you're gonna hate it.
Oh no, that's really nice.
Oh, what? We're now setting off to do the Bondi to Coogee walk.
Coogee.
Ollie, I actually can't drink this. I can't, it's horrible. We're currently kind of walking around towards the icebergs, so
Yeah.
we'll see those in a minute. It's very windy and choppy,
Yeah,
which makes them kind of look good because the waves are massive.
Yeah.
Okay, we have made it. No one is in the pool, in fact this pool is drained, so not the best time to be here really. But here we are.
Is it a swimming pool then?
Yeah.
Normally?
Yeah, normally, just not now. It's not open, obviously. Ollie's enjoying the matcha.
I think it's nice. I can't believe you don't like it.
No, it doesn't taste of matcha, it just tastes of weird stuff.
That guy's like, oh, go on, son. Go on, son.
Surfing.
Go on, son. Oh, he's on the track.
Apologies if you can't hear a word I'm saying, but we've made it to Bronte, which is the first stop on this walk. Like the middle point, I guess, of this walk. So we have about halfway to go. We have done like 2.5 kilometres. But the waves here are absolutely crazy, and I can't believe there are people surfing. Oh, that's actually scary. Oh look, they're trying to catch this wave. Oh no, they're not.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Ah! Oh, surfer. He caught it. Oh, and then he fell. Oh no, they're not getting it.
They're not. It's going to break about here, is it? Look at this guy's got it.
Oh, on this one.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Oh. Okay, you know where they're big when they splash us. Walk is done. We are in Coogee. It was about 6 kilometres in the end. It was quite a nice walk. There was quite a horrible uphill near the end though, wasn't there? Currently sat at Coogee, just having a drink. I've ordered myself an iced chocolate. I really wanted a Fanta, but nowhere in Sydney seems to do Fanta. So I got myself an iced chocolate because I loved it the last time. Hello, it is our last full day here in Australia. We do have most of the day tomorrow because our flight isn't until 8 PM, but it's our last full day. I did not bring you along last night when we went to get dinner. We went to Darling Harbour and we ended up eating at Jordan's, which is a seafood restaurant, and it was amazing. Like some of the best food that I've eaten here in Australia. I would recommend if you're in Sydney to go to Jordan's if you like seafood. And it's a really nice setting, obviously on the harbour, really nice like tables and chairs, and the food was amazing. And also for seafood, it wasn't ridiculously expensive. Also, these sweets Ollie picked up last night. Love them. Okay, we have made it to the Botanic Gardens. Bit of a mistake by us because we thought the weather was not going to be nice, so not only are we dressed inappropriately for the heat, I don't have any sunglasses on me, and neither do you. Like, why would I not have just brought my sunglasses? I feel like today's going to be an accidental high step day again.
Oh.
Yesterday was 20,000, and I have a really bad knee. Oh, this big bird up there. I don't know if you can see, but there's loads of them up there. And there is the sea. Woo! Scared the life out of me.
Are they dropping coconuts or something?
Yeah.
The cockatoos?
Yeah, it's the cockatoos.
Oh my god.
Okay, we have found a little cafe in the Botanic Gardens and we've just ordered some food.
Looks good. Yours smells crazy.
These are cheeseburger spring rolls,
They look
which
good, those.
I never knew existed until like
Do
a
you
month
like
ago.
mustard?
No, not really.
Me neither.
But it is part of the experience to have them. And then Ollie's got a roasted vegetable wrap. And then this is our little view. There's loads of birds knocking around. Don't know if you can see.
So you need to...
But
Want me to try?
I wish you could try this. It tastes like a Big Mac.
Really? Wow, I love that.
Tastes like a Big Mac. Right, let's try eating some of this salad. How the hell am I supposed to eat this with these little chopsticks. Look at the eel. Can you see? I don't know if you'll be able to see. Apparently they come across from the river.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, right.
It said they've seen them, like, coming across the grass to get into the ponds. Yeah.
What?
They empty and drain these ponds and try to get rid of them, and then they just come back. They come across and set up here. Crazy that I spotted that.
Yeah, it's good to spot that. They're hard to see.
You know me, I'm always on the lookout for
Things that can kill you.
dangerous creatures. Haven't seen a crocodile yet, but seen some eels. We are currently on the boat. Excuse my appearance, I am makeup this today.
Oh my god, look at this wave. Look at this wave. Look at this one.
I don't think that they'll be able to see that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Currently on the ferry to Manly, and it's pretty choppy, isn't it? Oh my god, I don't like it. It's making my stomach go. Good job I've not had breakfast yet.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. Whoa. Last day in Australia, Maisie?
Yeah, last day in Australia. I'm excited to go home and see the dogs, to be honest.
Oh. I'm quite enjoying this boat trip. It's crazy.
I thought you got seasick.
Yeah, I don't know, clearly not when it's like really bad. Whoa, we seem to be like turning.
I'm not looking my best today because I don't want to wear makeup on the flight and have a chance to like properly wash my face before because everything's packed, so chill day.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice day, have a nice morning,
Going
have
to
a nice day
Manly,
in
have some breakfast
Sydney.
/ brunch. Sit
Weather
around.
looks nice.
Yeah, it's a nice weather today. The nicest weather we've had in
Yeah.
Sydney. Just out for breakfast. I don't know where are we?
No, we're in a cafe.
We're in a
Manly.
cafe in Manly. Ollie has got like a croissant with spicy eggs.
Yeah, eggs, chilli, jam.
Eggs. And mine is like a breakfast croissant with like bacon, egg, cheese, and some rocket.
Whoa.
So here we are at Manly Beach now. I don't know if you can see, but the waves are
It's a real ripper.
crazy.
Wow, that really fucking look at that. Look at, oh my god.
Dangerous current, beach closed. We knew those waves were crazy. No one's in there anymore. We have come to Casa, which is the Italian we came to on the first day, and it's right next to our hotel. So this is like the last thing that we're doing.
It's happy hour.
Oh, it's happy hour, and this is the last thing that we're doing before we go back to the hotel, get our bags, and go to the airport. So we're getting a pizza and drinks. I'm getting a last prosecco. Ollie's having. Is it your first Aperol Spritz?
No.
In Sydney though.
In Sydney maybe, yeah. I've had
First in Sydney. With our pizza